Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. I hope you're all doing well. Gemini, this is a reading for you. It's a timeless message. It's for whenever you view it, the message will apply. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Return, review it to see if it's something that's coming up. If it's not happening now, or there's something that you still got going on that's in your energy. So let's see what you got going on, Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Timeless message. Messages for Gemini, please. Spirit, what's going on with Gemini? Spirit guides and guardian angels for the sign of Gemini. What's going on with Gemini, please? What does Gemini need to know? What's going on with Geminis? Thank you. Happiness. It was sideways. So you're after your happiness. Okay, there's something you want happy. You want to be happy with. You want happiness in. Something you want to reconcile, rectify, get fixed, heal. What else is Gemini? What's going on with Gemini, please? Spirit, what else is going on with Gemini? You're not exactly happy. You're not, whatever it is you're not happy about, but it's not like devastating. There's some doubt, okay? There's some doubt. You could be focused on someone that you are, it's something you don't trust, or you doubt you're going to get happiness in a situation. It's something you're scrutinizing. Okay, we'll keep that one. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Brown-haired man and in reverse. Okay. So there's a brown-haired man. This could be you, something you're closed off to, or this could be someone that you are dealing with or engaging that is closed off to you in some way. Okay. Let's see. Any more messages for Gemini? What's Gemini going through? What's going on with Geminis? What's going on with the Geminis, please? Okay. The Lovers. So with the Lovers here, this is about, for some of you, a particular connection or a contract or an agreement, or you want some sort of connection, contract, agreement, but you certainly want harmony here. You want some sort of understanding. But this is also about you wanting to be your authentic self, or be you want something done authentically or dealt with authentically, where you want partnership here. Underneath this judgment, so it's around a decision, around being at a crossroads here. Okay, which path to take. Something's held up regarding a decision, or your ability to get harmony in this decision that's authentic to you. You are doubting that something's going to happen, or you see how it can't happen, or how it may be likely not to happen, or you doubt that you're going to get happiness in the situation, that you're going to get what you want here. Let's see, one more for Gemini. What's going on with Gemini here? Messages for Gemini here. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. I'm also getting, Gemini, thank you, Spirit, that this is concerning a particular connection where either you or who you are connecting with, you aren't sure that you're going to be happy, and you're doubting this connection because who you're dealing with is coming across closed off or not receptive, or there's issues transitioning to a point of harmony, understanding, or agreement. Or you may not be sure if you want to partner up with someone or be in a commitment or connection here, because you're not sure if you're going to be happy. being that this is sideways, you're doubting, you're having doubts about this connection. So let's see what the negative aspects are. What are the negative aspects here for Gemini? For some of you, you don't want to get married to someone you're engaged to, or you are starting to doubt that who you are engaged to or about to marry actually wants to be engaged anymore or marry you. For some of you, this is around you getting some sort of agreement and understanding, and someone's closed off to you that has some influence on this, or you're not able to influence this. But there are doubts here. You don't trust in this, or you're not confident. There's a lack of confidence. What are the negative aspects here for Gemini? You also are doubting that what's being presented to you is correct, because you don't see who you're dealing with as someone who's being honest or telling you the facts. There's an energy of the lack of believing in something. What are the negative aspects here for Gemini? Spirit, what are the negative aspects for Gemini? Show Gemini what are the negative aspects with these energies on the board. What are the negative aspects? Thank you. Okay. Woo! Slave to the rhythm. Ooh. So this is the negative aspect, slave. So you don't you're concerned about becoming somebody's property. Okay. You're concerned about you don't want to be a slave to this. You're worried about you will become enslaved. There's something about being chained to a situation. The negative aspect is something about being chained to a situation that you either don't want to be in, or there's something about this you can't change, or you're concerned about how this changes things and causes you to be chained to the situation. And a slave is forced, right? The slave has to do with someone else's bidding. What are the negative aspects? So there's like some negative energy here. There could be some fear. You're concerned about restriction. There may be concerns about foul play. Negative aspects for Gemini. It's like you have to do what you're told. The negative aspect is you won't be able to get freedom from this. That you're going to be, this situation is going to stay the way it is, or this situation is going to put you in some sort of bondage or keep you in bondage. Negative aspects for Gemini. Thank you. Ooh, sex change. Now, this could have to do with a sex change for somebody. I'm also hearing your yes and your no. So somebody keep changing their feelings. 1 minute they're acting feminine and nurturing, or the next minute they're acting controlling, distant. But this is the negative aspect. Is this there may be trouble with being able to have someone get in touch with your side in a situation, or you may be having trouble with getting in touch with a situation because you're having trouble accepting or seeing their side, that or the side on the that's not you, but who else or what else is concerning. I also feel like somebody just is completely different, right? You concerned that somebody's gonna switch up on you, or somebody is switching up on you, and so it's raising doubts. You don't believe what you're saying, or you don't believe the switch up because of the switch up. What are the negative aspects here? You also aren't happy because you got to do this. It's or you feel forced. Oh, thank you. Entertaining. Okay, there's the negative aspect. Entertaining. Okay. First thing, you want to be careful about who you are engaging or dealing with in your home or concerning a situation that's close to your chest. Um, this situation is not being entertained. You're not being obliged here, or you're not sure if you want to be obliging in a situation, or play the game, or cater to this. That's the negative aspect, not being able to get catered to this, or you being able to cater to this. Ooh, one more. Ooh. And now the other negative aspect here is crazy. So the negative aspect is, somebody could be losing their mind or acting like they're losing their mind, or you don't have peace of mind about this, or the way somebody's coming at you is crazy, and so now it's causing doubts. They were one way and now they're another, and you no longer want to entertain this, so you're having trouble entertaining this anymore, or having yourself obliged in this situation. I feel like if it's love for some of you, you don't want to be in this anymore, or you're starting to doubt being in it or going through with something. For others of you, this is about something that you just can't be obliged. You're not being obliged. It's crazy to you. Somebody is switching up on you, or presented something one way and all when it's really something else, or they just changed up on you. You're not getting that commitment. You're not getting that. Someone's being inauthentic here. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what it is that you want. Spirit, what does Gemini want? What does Gemini want? I feel like you want to put this to a stop. There's something you want to put to a stop. What does Gemini want with these energies? What does Gemini want? What do Geminis want? Well, thank you. Gemini, you want joy. You want happiness in the situation. Since it is sideways when we started out in your reading. You want joy. Okay, you want happiness. You want reciprocity. If it's possible, you just don't want to give to this, or you want more given into this. You also have movement into balance. So there's something that is off for you, or you're not able to get balanced or set right or corrected. I'm also hearing setback. I was about to say that. And ascension. Okay, you want this elevated. Okay. You want some awareness on this. Whatever this is, you want more. You want more. You want movement. You want balance. You want happiness. You want joy. Here. At the bottom, you have divine timing. You may feel like, you're concerned about if it's the right time or you waiting for the right time. Um, you just want things to be done in the right time. Okay? You want something to happen when it's supposed to be happening. You don't want it forced. Let's see what else. Any more messages for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Someone could be faking interest, or there's challenges with having interest in this, or getting interest, getting someone to be interested. There's something about this that doesn't make sense. There's some sort of instability here. Something's definitely off for you, or you can't get put on. Okay. Yeah. Work on the relationship. So this is concerning a significant connection, perhaps a love connection, or just a significant situation that you're trying to work on, or that is going to need more work, more energy, more effort, more. You want more from it. Activity, yeah. And like the clock, the pieces of the clock is like broken. Something, you feel like the timing is off. Or whatever you're trying to get done here it's not the right time, or you feel like you're being forced at this time. So let's get some messages for you. Messages for Gemini. Spirit, give me a Celtic cross spread for Gemini. I feel like some of you are starting to feel like you don't want to work on a connection anymore, or that someone isn't working on it anymore, or you're trying to figure out, or you're at a crossroads about whether or not to work on something, or whether or not something's going to get worked on here. Spirit, messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know with these messages here? Give me a Celtic cross for Gemini. What's going on for Geminis? Give me a Celtic cross. What's going on for Geminis? What do Geminis need to know regarding these energies and messages on the board? You want to be happy. You just want to be happy. And you're not sure you're going to be happy, or that you're going to get happiness in the situation. You want to be, I want to be happy. Some of you may not want to be hitched. Some of you may be wanting to entertain being single. Thank you. You got the Six of Wands and Death. So you are focusing on wanting some sort of victory here, wanting some sort of respect, wanting some sort of success. And the challenge here is your ability to change it, to transform it. The challenge may be whether or not to stay or go. Okay? Whether to end it or renew it. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, it looks like you are experiencing a measure of success, or even if you're not getting the fullness of the happiness you want to have here, it doesn't have you down and out. Like you're not ass out here. Like you okay. You still okay. What's at the root is the King of Pentacles. Okay. So this may be you, or this could be concerning who you're dealing with. The King of Pentacles, this is somebody where, you may be focusing on trying to manage something, or just focusing on your stability, or this is something you want to have success with completing, because whatever it is that you were working on, you want to get to that king energy where, you have success with what you're creating, that you master this, right? This is something this is tangible for you. Now, this could be concerning money or work or just anything that's of value to you at this time. And connections can be of value to you. At the bottom, you do have the Seven of Swords. This is your overall energy. So this is something where there is some sort of sneaky behavior, or, you may be feeling like somebody is not giving their all, or you now maybe not so sure about wanting to give your all to this. You may be concerned about being taken advantage of, or you may be being taken advantage of. There may be some sort of deception or deceit, or there's some sort of betrayal around this. This you just can't trust this. And with the King of Wands, this may be you trying to strategize, trying to figure out what it is that you really want to achieve, what the goal is here for you, or what the goal is for the other person, right? King of Wands is about achievement. And with the Seven of Wands, there's some sort of challenges here. You might be resisting, or you could be being resisted here with what it is that you want to achieve. You may be feeling like somebody could be getting something over on you. But also the Seven of Swords is saying you could be, entertaining a lot of negative thinking, a lot of negative thoughts. You could be the person that's sabotaging this, or you could feel like who this is concerning or what this is around, there's some sort of saboteur energy involved. In the recent past, it's the Two of Cups. So there was a focus on a relationship where there may have been some sort of agreement or harmony, okay? Or you may have been more emotionally balanced about this before or in the recent past, okay? What's on your mind is the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups here, this is around, for some of you, around love. Um, there may be issues about something being realistic or unrealistic about this, or this is you trying to follow your heart, or there may be concerns about, the opportunity, the offer. If it's love, you searching for a real love. Someone set my heart free. For some of you, this person isn't setting your heart free. Like, this person don't got you all in, or you're realizing that, or you may feel like the person you're dealing with is like this, or this may just be concerning some sort of opportunity that you want victory with, where you are experiencing a measure of success, or there's something that's coming into your awareness, something being acknowledged here. Because the Knights are doing energy. In the future, you do have the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands, something's new getting started, or you gain some sort of new optimism, or you start something new, or you initiate something, or there's some sort of new beginning here, or there's the potential for a new beginning, a potential to start something new here, or you taking the lead in the situation, or something opens up. Your energy and attitude is the Seven of Pentacles. So you've been working hard on this, but this is also you evaluating this. You're looking at things long term. This is you trying to be patient, taking your time, really evaluating what you got yourself into, what you're getting yourself into, and where's this leading, where it is now. This is you wanting to persevere here. This is you wanting success on your return. This is you seeing how to tend to the situation. This is you, for the most part committed, but perhaps more to yourself. You know, you may be trying to evaluate what it is you want to commit to, or to what extent. Do you really want to have achieve success here, and what kind of success here? Or this is about how do you achieve success for yourself with something you've been working hard on, something you've been waiting for. But this is you putting in the energy and effort. You putting in the energy and effort, or you're looking at how to put in the energy and effort to get this success. You definitely want to have the Midas touch here. With the King of Pentacles too, the King of Pentacles is focused on their material gain. Um, the King of Pentacles, he can be inflexible and stubborn. How you're being viewed is the Nine of Wands. So you're guarded. You're guarded here. Um, I also feel like you are maintaining boundaries because you have not made a shift fully here. You still intend to protect yourself, or you are focused on protection. But you have been in, you've been putting in, this is with the Nine of Wands, a lot has gone into this. And now it's like you may be questioning if this is going to be a burden, or if it's starting to turn into a burden, or if it's all worth it, or if you want to continue with this, moving on this. But there is enduring energy. So to some extent, you've been putting up with some shit. And you might be looking at that now, seeing how it needs to be tended to, or, how much effort is coming from you opposed to the other person, or what this is around. I also feel you may be you may be the one wanting to work on things. And then we have, as your hope and fears, the Eight of Wands. So you may be hoping for some sort of sudden change. You may be hoping for some news, hoping for progress, or fearing these things. Something, you may be concerned that something's moving too fast. Or something, you may be concerned about something coming in quick, or not coming in at all, or fast enough. With King of Swords, this is your outcome. There may be too many things, at hand here that you're scrutinizing. But we do see progression and regression, because you go from the Six of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So it's almost like you start from zero, because maybe there's something you acknowledge, or there's something that you have a measure of success, but now there's some sort of change, or there's a need to change things, or you may be at a place that you don't know what you want to do, and so now you're back at one. What is it that I want to initiate? How I want to act upon this, and you do. The King of Swords, though, this is about you analyzing the situation. You could be dealing with, for many of you, you're dealing with authority. Someone who's an authority, a figure, has some sort of influence. You could be waiting for a message or news concerning a connection or an agreement, or I'm hearing a pact. Were you dancing with wolves, Gemini? You may be concerned about to what extent will you be bound in this situation. There could be something to do with a child, or with what you're observing, or how to go in a new direction where you may not know what the options are, or there may be something you're refusing to see, or there may be a stalemate with something, maybe got you feeling held up because there's something else that needs to happen. Or you're waiting for some news about what's going to be initiated here, and how this is going to have to be played into you working on a relationship or a particular matter. This King of Swords, there's a final decision here as well. You could be trying to make your point here, but this is you being calculating, But the King of Swords usually, as an outcome, is saying that someone in authority is involved here that is influencing the situation. So let's see what else we can find out about this King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords, please. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Ten of Swords. So you may be afraid of ruin, difficulties, experiencing the worst. You may be concerned about something coming back up, or this is causing you to experience a lot of painful thoughts, or you're thinking of this situation negatively, or this person, you're concerned that someone that may be in authority or have some influence here is going to make the situation worse, cause you to hit rock bottom, or you experience a painful ending, a lot of difficulties here, or you may be concerned about whether or not this is going to come to an end with something that you either want to move away with or see movement on with what someone is doing or maybe not doing to you or that you want to do. You want to figure out how to bring this to an end, or you're trying to figure out how to bring something back up. Let's see the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. So if it's love, this may be, do I end this or do I keep this going? Despite the pain, despite the issues, or because of the pain and issues. Thank you. On the Ace of Wands, you have the Ten of Wands. So you're trying to figure out, something gets initiated, or you want to take the lead on something to address all of the burden, or address what's causing you to be overwhelmed here, so that you can persevere and overcome or defend here. There's an air of you feeling some measure of being wounded. With the Hierophant here, you could be dealing with a Virgo. But also the Hierophant is saying you could be dealing with bucking up against the system, or this could be around a commitment where you could be experiencing confusion, or you want to keep your options open. You could be having your focus on someone else, or you're looking for a sign to let you know what to do here, or looking for a sign about what's going to be happening here, where a system or an institution has something to do with you, or you may be wanting more information, or you just may not want things to stay in a conventional way, or you want something more conventional, or this is something to do with your beliefs. So let's take a look at what else we can see here. Thank you, Spirit. So you initiate something to alleviate the burden, or you try to do something in the future that allows you to carry your responsibilities, however much they may be weighing on you, or to relieve yourself of the responsibilities. So let's see what else you can say to Gemini. What else is happening here for Gemini? Any more messages for Gemini? Any other messages for Gemini? Spirit, any more messages for Gemini? There's definitely a need for you to follow your heart. There may be something you have offered or extended, and now you may be thinking about pulling it back, or you may not want to offer it anymore. You may have made a promise that you don't want to keep, or there's trouble with getting a promise kept. Messages for Gemini, please. Thank you. We have the clock here. So there's again this this timing thing with the clock. Need time, takes time. In time, cycles, time to heal. Progress. So timing definitely is a factor here. You're in the middle of a cycle here. Um, that either that you're at a crossroads about what direction to take, what to do in the cycle, or what's going to happen with something that you want to see the next phase. You're maybe not sure of the next phase, or there's a problem with getting to the next phase. And then you have girl with a snake. Ooh. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. So this is around you feeling played, Gemini. You are not trusting something here. You're concerned about being played, or you might be the player. Someone who's switching up on you, shows compassion one minute and is coming off as a narcissist the next. Or this could be you. But there's something around you you may have been charmed, or you're trying to um, be charming in a situation to influence it and get it the way you want. And now there is some sort of energy of, hey, am I being used? Or somebody feels like they could be being used here. They could be getting played. Let's see. What's some guidance here for you? So this is like what's going to be put into place, or what needs to be put into place, or if you're going to be put in your place, or are you being kept in a place? What's the guidance for Gemini? And then we'll take a final message card. What's the guidance for Gemini, please? What's the guidance? Thank you. You got 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, you got 3 cards. So guidance here is the 7 of Wands, taking a stand. So there's a need for you to take a stand in this situation. Okay. There may be a need for you to defend. Okay. Or address the challenges here. Then you got the Fool as guidance. This is about spontaneity, taking chances, wanting your freedom here. Or whether you have a new start, or how you take care of something. There's a need for you to make sure that you have an awareness, that you're not being oblivious, and that you're also not being foolish here. Be smart about this. This may be about, you having problems getting this new start. You might need to change directions. And then you have for guidance is the World. This is about completion, or bringing something to a close, or having success. So what is success here for you? How do you want to expand in the situation? What do you want to be your destiny here? How do you want to benefit in the situation? So is this something that you need to complete, or is this something you need to bring to a close? Either way, what is best for you that makes you feel that you have the whole world in your hands, or that you're getting the world in the situation? It's like there's a need for you to follow your heart. And if there's something that you are resisting or being resisted, maybe there's time for you to leave. Or if you are doubting something because of the challenges, because you're not able to build a bridge, or maybe there's a need to try to build a bridge and figure out how to cross it, but not be crossed in the process. Let's see what is a final message for you. What is the final message? But this is about you needing to manage something that in a real and tangible way, in a practical way, something that you want to achieve here, that you want to establish, that gives you stability or maintains stability for you. What is the guidance for Gemini? What's the final message for Gemini? Can we have a final message for Geminis? Please, Spirit, a final message for the Geminis. Can we have a final message for Geminis? Thank you. You get 2. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah. Okay. So this may be challenges with getting something completed, challenges with dealing with being able to get freedom in this, or being able to get a new start, or challenges with just starting something new. And this is take time to breathe out. So whatever this is not set in stone. Even if you put in on this, even if you invested in this and maybe now you're questioning whether or not to invest in this, or whether or not this is something that, is this true stability? Okay. Is this a worthy investment? Maybe it once was and it isn't now, or there's more that needs to happen to ensure that. But this is something that needs to be tended to. Because nothing is set in stone, or perhaps you want an answer. Something that gives you something more solid here, so that you can feel happy and feel that this matter is being elevated, is getting somewhere. Yeah. Just know that there's a need for you to take time to breathe with what you're evaluating here. And there's a need for you to figure out what makes you happy here. Because you're not completely happy here. Either you're closed off or someone's closed off to you. But there's some air of uncertainty and needing certainty. Or there's something you need solidified, or you don't know if you want to solidify, because nothing is yet set in stone. So there's an ability for change to happen here that either you can cause, or that's coming that can come at you in this. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Gemini.